They look like you should be able to find them in a lot of the bigger, more expensive department stores.
I love this shrug. This shrug is by far my favorite accessory with this clothing line. This shrug allows me to wear it short and sexy or long and a little bit more flirty and flowy. So the transformation just happens just very uniquely by flipping the garment upside down. So if I remove my arms, flip the garment upside down, losing that scarf and collared effect, but again, taking that scarf and transforming it to the lower half, making it long and sleek. Super simple.
The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store or at their restaurant in Newcastle, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Good morning from the accredited third safe community in Pennsylvania from the National Safety Council. This is NewsWatch, and it's Wednesday, February 25th. Hopefully you got that first cup of coffee, because NewsWatch is straight ahead for you. It's the China Banquet, 102 North Jefferson Street in Newcastle, for tempting, mouth-watering dishes that you'll enjoy. They have hours from Thursday 11 to 9:30, Friday and Saturday 11 to 10 p.m. You can call for takeout or eat in. China Banquet, everything you've been hungry for right here in Newcastle.
Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Bill Cast is the owner, and he and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items that you remember as a kid. Just to name a few items, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and so much more. Bill's Bake Shop, located at 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 5 and Sunday 7 to 2, closed on Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
It's winter, so come on inside, sit down, grab a cup of hot cocoa, and watch NCTV45.
The Crane Room for your lunch and dinner rendezvous. You'll enjoy their pleasant atmosphere. The Crane Room takes pride in their wide variety menu. Appetizers, sandwiches, soups, salads, entrees, pasta, and the best burgers in town. Newcastle's best selection of domestic, import, and craft beers from around the world, and the Crane Room features a 35-tap draft system. Ask about their daily specials that will please you every time. The Crane Room is located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
welcome to NewsWatch. It's Wednesday, May 25th. Hopefully you got that first cup of coffee, and we're going to get right to the top stories today in Newcastle, PA. Now, on Monday at the Jameson Hospital Conference Center, the National Safety Council presented the City of Newcastle with a certificate of accreditation as a safe community. Newcastle is the third city in Pennsylvania to receive this accreditation. You know, it's important to note this, and I know we had it on NewsWatch yesterday, but to do this, there were it was a very long and I want to say arduous process to go through and identify with a community of more than 20,000 residents, okay, to show the safety and the good news from Newcastle. This accreditation is a culmination of a year-long effort to identify and address the leading causes of injury and death in Newcastle, a community of more than 20,000 residents. Some of the key intervention strategies included implementation of elderly fall prevention programs, emergency preparedness services, and crisis assistance. First Student, the industry safety leader providing student transportation services in North America, and previous recipient of the Council's Green Cross for Safety, provided leadership and financial support to the Community Coalition for the accreditation process. Hats off to everybody involved, and a big congratulations to the City of Newcastle for achieving that accreditation. Now, every year, the mayor is obligated to provide an annual report. In accordance with the codified ordinances of the City of Newcastle, it states that the mayor shall make an annual report to the council and to the public on the works of city government during the preceding 12 months. The annual report that was given covered the third year of a second four-year term for the mayor of the City of Newcastle. It also covered the second year of the third amended recovery plan that has been in place since 2013. City Council approved the fiscal budget, and we're going to give you excerpts of that report on December 19th, 2014. The mayor presented the fiscal budget in 2015 to City Council for their review on November 25th, and after 2 weeks of work in session, Council recommended 2 amendments to the budget and then approved it. The approved budget is balanced with no increase in property tax millage, blue bag fees to the city taxpayers of Newcastle. A copy is available for anyone wanting to see that. The city continues to maintain a general fund equal to 15% of its operating budget, which was $2.7.5 million. This is required to exit Act 47. According to the amended recovery plans, any money committed to this will repay debt, contributions to employee pension plans, refund projects through capital improvement programs, and it was said that by the end of 2017, the city should exit Act 47 Okay. And it goes on to say that their plan is on target. Mayor Mastrangelo also, in closing, thanked, and I'm going to turn the page here so that I can get there. Mayor Mastrangelo, in closing, thanked City Council for their cooperation over the past year in addressing the issues to the residents of Newcastle. And it has been a privilege, it said, and I quote, "It's been a privilege and pleasure working together for the betterment of the community. Recent amendments to the Act 47 will challenge us to keep the city on track to Exit 47. Together, I'm confident that we will be able to do that," end quote. I'd like to thank the mayor's office, Matt Staniszewski, for the press releases that were mailed in, and city government for their help in making Newcastle a better place and a very safe community at that. So those top stories were really, really enlightening. Now, a little note as we've had this cold weather here in Newcastle. PyroFest will be May 22nd and 23rd at Cooper's Lake Campground. If you get a chance, put that on your calendar. That might be something worth visiting. And last night, the Italian Americans were on PBS from 9 to 11. Okay, the National Italian American Federation keeps cultural and heritage alive for Italian Americans. Now, if you're on Twitter, you can put hashtag Italian Americans or hashtag Italian PBS and come up with more information. And closing out our top stories today, we came across these photos. What to do when you don't know what to do with all the snow? Well, Harriet Belisco sent these photos in, and we'll close out with the banks covered winter scene in their winter bridge on Allen Road. And then we'll be back with sports right after these messages. The Globe Leader, your hometown newspaper since 1880. Go to nwglobe.com to read fascinating articles. If you know someone who would enjoy this amazing publication as much as you do, why not give them a gift subscription? I am excited about getting this into the homes of as many people as possible. Please send their email address and we'll do the rest. Call 724-946-8098. That's the Globe Leader, your hometown newspaper since 1880. Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets the modern conveniences of today. Spacious seating and amenities await. Fresh ingredients that make that just right pizza or entree. It's Tuscany Square for your next event. Stop and see us or give us a call at 724-654-0365. The Land of Oz, located next to Subway on Washington Street, features unique clothing for that special design, one of a kind. Also accessories of every sort. Team logo and school logo. Also jeans, tops. For that special look, it's the Land of Oz, located in downtown Newcastle next to Subway. Welcome back, and now it's time to take a look at sports. Well, the Pittsburgh Pirates have begun spring training in Florida, and we will continue to bring you updates from time to time on their progress. Meanwhile, the Pittsburgh Penguins continue through the regular season. They're taking on the Washington Capitals tonight in Washington. Now, the St. Louis Billikens will be visiting the Duquesne Dukes tonight. Tip-off scheduled for 7, while the Syracuse Orangemen will be at the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They were at there Tuesday, and their score will be on our blog. And Westminster, with a win over W&J, will be taking on St. Vincent in the quarterfinals. And by all means, check our blog for that score pitting the Newcastle Red Hurricanes against the Beaver Falls Tigers. Now, we're going to be back with that chilly weather report right after these messages. Let's talk with Norm.
We're with
Norm Lutton.
Norm, you're the owner of Crazy Car Restoration. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's a new company we're opening up. Originally, we was Lutton Auto Repair, and we're adding on a little bit. And we're trying to bring out some custom cars for people somewhere in between the $5,000 and $20,000 range, what people can actually afford today. Anymore, all these cars are so expensive. We're just trying to make ends meet for other people.
That sounds great now.
But I've been fixing cars for over 35 years.
That's great.
So when you have a repair, big or small, call Norm.
We have a great relationship with Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle at 210 East Washington Street. And whenever you watch Focus NC, my wardrobe is furnished by Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors.
Whether it's time to fix the furnace, throw the salt, shovel the drive, it's Paul D. Weller Hardware. We have what you need. Whether it's time to get warm, make the macaroni, make the ravioli, make the pizzelles, throw another log on the fire. It's Paul D. Weller Hardware. Hey, let's go sled ride.
It's Butts Flowers when you want a wide variety of flowers for any occasion. They also have a selection of fine gifts and more. Butts Flowers is conveniently located in downtown Newcastle at 120 East Washington Street. Call Butts Flowers at 724-652-7727 or toll free from anywhere, 1-800-443-7726. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
Welcome back, and now it's time to take a look at weather. Well, I wish I could promise you sunny days and temperatures somewhere around 70. But if I did that, you'd probably have to be living in San Diego. So that Newcastle weather says last night we had a balmy overnight low of 13. So rather than 6 blankets, you only needed 5. Wednesday's going to see a 20% chance of snow with a high of 20 and a low of 0. Thursday, there's a 20% chance of snow, a high of 14, and unfortunately a low of -3. Now, keep in mind that today is Wednesday. We're getting over the hump, and then we will see March come in. Hopefully, it's not a lion. Hopefully, that whole month becomes a lamb. We've earned it. So we're going to be back with a wrap-up right after these messages. 2 P's, Thrifts and Gifts, 2626 Elwood Road, for the best in giftware and original merchandise. Stop by 2 P's, Thrifts and Gifts. Check out their many treasures. Gently worn clothing, original items, one of a kind, and also furniture. Something for everyone. Men's clothes, accessories for the house. It's 2 P's, Thrifts and Gifts, 2626 Elwood Road. Stop by. There's a treasure waiting for you. Joshua Sun Rehabilitation Center. From the moment you arrive, you know that you're in the right place. Dr. John Wrightson listens first. He pays attention to detail and then makes the determination. Joshua Sun Rehabilitation. We make the pain go away.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
It's winter, so come on inside, grab a cup of hot cocoa, and sit down and watch NCTV45.
Well, that's going to do it for us for this Wednesday. Hopefully you make it over the hump. And remember these two things. When you're thinking those positive thoughts about Lawrence County and Newcastle, just remember, just because they haven't happened yet doesn't mean they won't. So hopefully you have that second cup of coffee. Have a great Wednesday, everybody, and we look forward to seeing you on Thursday.